talk to us about what psyche, the feeling, the attitude the team is right now versus where it was on Monday?
Definitely. We've had to move on from the loss, but at the same time, we want to remember the way it felt. A lot of guys hadn't experienced really what that felt like in a long time or ever, for some of the younger guys. So it's really a taste that we're remembering, but at the same time, not dwelling on it. And, we're moving on. And I think as a result, we've had a few really good practices this week and really have been working really hard.
We were joking the other day around here about the legend of Julio Jones. I mean, the kid is like, you could do like an operation, thing of all the places he's been hurt, and yet he still plays, and he's such a warrior out there. That's ridiculous.
He is. He's a tremendous competitor, and I really just think everybody on the team really respects him for that. Just the way he does come out to work every day, and we know that he does have a lot of issues ailing him, but he always just seems to find a way to play in the games and not just play, but to excel and play well. So I think that's something that the other guys on the team recognize and really respect.
And Barrett, you just talked about getting back to just the fundamentals of tackling and everything, going back to like the day one in camp and how much that has helped you guys this week.
Right, it definitely helped us. We just kind of have gone back to really just trying to play a physical brand of football. And I think that's something we've really been emphasizing this week, is just going back to wanting to be a team that opponents don't want to face. And so that's been our goal this week, just to work hard to become that team.
I asked some of the other guys. Coach Saban said last week that he thought that the South Carolina game was going to define you. And obviously, you didn't think that you were going to get the loss there. But do you think in a weird sort of way that it's pulled you guys together or made you hungrier or anything like that?
Definitely. I definitely think it's made us hungrier, just because, like I said, that's a very bitter taste, losing us. And I don't think anyone around here likes to lose. And I think a lot of guys had kind of forgotten how that felt to lose. And, some of the guys had never, ever experienced it. So, I definitely think it's really just caused us to refocus and kind of come together as a team. And, the leaders on the team have really kind of stepped up and spoken up and said, hey, guys, this is not something we want to experience again. So we need to work hard to make sure this happens. And, we know that we still control our own destiny in the SEC. And so, that's our goal right now, is to win the SEC.
I know what you're probably going to say, because everybody else has said this, because you guys all seem to know the process, but there has been some bulletin board material that has come out of Ole Miss, and one of the players over there said, oh, they've been exposed, we have the blueprint on how to beat them now. Does that motivate you, affect you, you don't even notice it, ignore it?
We're really not worried about that kind of stuff. We just focus on doing what we do.
We're doing a feature on Michael Williams. Can you talk about how you've seen him progress?
Definitely.
From last year to this year?
Yeah, Mike's a guy who came in my class as a defensive end, and played there for a while and then switched to tight end. So he's had an interesting journey. But Mike is a great guy who really has all the talent in the world, and who really has done a great job of stepping up and filling that Y, or what we call the Y, is like the tight end on the line of scrimmage role. He's done a great job, I guess, filling Colin Peake's void from last year, and has just really improved in every way. He's become a threat as a receiver also, as well as improving his blocking.
You mentioned the defensive end. He also played tight end and defensive end in high school. How much do you think that prepared him for playing at Alabama?
Well, I don't think high school really prepared any of us that much for playing at Alabama. It's a whole different ball game once you get up here. But the coaches do a great job of preparing us once we get here, luckily.
Hey Barrett, their defense caused you guys a lot of problems when you guys got inside the red zone. It's pretty physical. What do you expect for them this year? You see them?
I think that's something that we've definitely put an emphasis on this week, as well as all year, is to score touchdowns when we get to the red zone. So, I think we're really just more worried about us more than them, just because, we know that if we execute correctly in the red zone, then we will score touchdowns.
Are they a physical defense that you've seen on film?
They're definitely a physical defense. They have an extremely talented defense.
Talk a little about McCullough, how he's mixed in this week.
Yeah, Alfred's done a great job of, stepping up and really filling that role that, DJ's out, obviously. I think one thing that's really underrated is how difficult it is to go from the left side to the right side. And, just mentally switching everything around in your mind. I was talking earlier about just, every call you hear now, it means the opposite thing, and just for a while that can be confusing. I think we've worked a lot this week on communication and just starting to kind of get that natural cohesion that comes along with playing beside each other for a while. And I think he's been doing a great job so far.